James here from goodguitarist.com, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to play Say Something. And this is the Justin Timberlake version. And if you're looking for the other Say Something, like the one where they're in the hospital, like the really sad one, I also have a lesson for that one that I made like a couple months ago. This song is a 4-chord wonder. That means it's the same 4 chords over and over again. Near the end, there is one little part where it changes, but for like 90% of it, it's just the same 4 chords. And that's really great if you're a beginner, because these are all really simple chords. It's the same 4 chords in Radioactive, I'm pretty sure. So you could also learn that song too and kind of get, 2 for the price of 1. And if you find that you need help with these basic chords, I have 2 resources that you might want to check out. There's my free ebook. It's free to all my subscribers, and it goes over all the basics: chords, chord switching, rhythm stuff like strumming patterns and all those good things. And to build off of that, I also have a complete beginner's course, which takes you through all that, but step by step, and it makes sure that you get it all. It's all like, do this, check the box, and just move forward the whole time. So both of those resources, I'll put a link down below to them if you need any extra help. Otherwise, we'll get started. And first thing we need to do, put a capo on the 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3, we got a capo on the 3rd fret. I say this a lot. If we don't use the capo, this song is all bar chords, and it's way easier this way. Watch the video. Chris Stapleton has a capo on his 3rd fret, and so does JT, because that's what you got to do to play this song. It's just way better. They're capable of playing their bar chords, I'm sure, but there's got to be a reason. And if you don't have one, no big deal. You can always just play this song normally. It just won't sound good if you play with the original recording. The capo is just there to change the key so that it goes with your voice. Anyways, once we have the capo down, we can take a look at the chord shapes, which once again, they're all really straightforward. Our first one is A minor. And from there, we go to C. Then we go to G. And finally, D. And before we practice playing the chords in order, let's just go over some switching tips that'll just help you make these switches a little bit easier. So we're starting off on A minor, and our next chord is C. So from A minor, we just have to move 1 finger to get to the C chord. So rather than taking it off and starting from scratch all over again, we can just leave down everything except 1 finger, put it there. And it requires you to kind of change the angle of your hand a bit. Notice my hand down here. So just practice that, just practice going from A minor to C. And then we go from C to G, and for that one, there's no real trick to it. You just got to practice it a whole bunch, going from C to G. G to D, we can leave our 3rd finger down. So I leave my 3rd finger down. Once you have taken a look at these chord shapes and they're feeling okay, we can practice strumming through them in order. We're just going to do downstrokes only, keep the rhythm part really, really simple, starting off on an A minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 finger. Again. Couple more times. So make sure you can do it just like that, downstrokes only, making nice clean chord switches, because now we're going to take a look at the strumming pattern, which goes like this. I'll do it really slowly now. 3 and 4 and And that might seem kind of complicated, but if we divide it into two parts, it's pretty simple. The first half goes like this. Breaking it down, we're just going down, down, up, mute. And for mute, I'm just kind of karate chopping the strings. You don't have to do it hard. We're not trying to make a noise. You can if you want, but it's mainly just to stop the sound, because silence is just as much a part of rhythm and everything as making the actual sound is. You know, there's a big difference between this and this. You know, they feel different. So just count that out if you're having trouble with it. Just going down, down, up, mute. 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. You know, just counting it nice and steady. That'll help build up your rhythm. And the second part goes like this. So it's just down, up, down. And we just have to count it out. That's the most important part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. So we're going down on beat 4, and then on the and after 1, we do our upstroke, and then on beat 3, we do a downstroke. And if you keep your arm going down and up the whole time, down on the numbers, up on the ands, it'll be so much easier. You know, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So practice it just like that, you know, waving your arm 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And once you can do each half of it, counting it out, we can put it together nice and slow. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And once you can play it slowly, a whole bunch of times in a row, slowly and methodically, you can speed it up, and then it'll actually sound like the strumming pattern. You'll have a good sense of rhythm. Next time you learn a strumming pattern, it'll be that much easier because you've put the time into counting it. You know, that's 99% of the time, that's people's problems. Like, oh, I have a problem strumming. And they think it's something with their arm or whatever, and it's never that. It's just that they've never taken the time to count it, so they haven't built up the rhythm inside themselves. You know, you should be able to clap the strumming pattern, you know, and be able to make the same rhythm, whether you're clapping it, saying downs and ups. You know, that's easier than strumming it. So you should be able to do that first, and then figure out the coordination with your arm. Anyways, once you have those chords and that strumming pattern down, we can put it all together and play through 90% of the song. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's the majority of the song. We have one other part to learn, and that's the bridge. And to play the bridge, we need one new chord shape, F. Now you can play F as a bar chord, and that's ideal, you know, to play it with the full bar chord. But a really good cheater chord, that sounds a lot like it. Skip the first string, first finger on the first fret, second finger, second fret, pinky finger, third fret, ring finger on the third fret. I put my thumb over the top just to mute that string. And the chord order is really simple. We just go F, A minor, C, and then G. And we can just play that with our strumming pattern, and that's the bridge. But there's one other thing we can do that'll make it sound even cooler. When we're on the F chord, we're gonna play through our strumming pattern, and on that very last downstroke, we're gonna do something different. So we would play, and then here on that last downstroke, I take my third finger, I put it on the third fret of the lowest string, and I just pluck that one note. And then I go into my A minor, and there's something similar here. So I'm plucking the second fret of the A string here, just taking my middle finger, and then we play the rest of it, nothing fancy, just strumming pattern and chords. So I'll go through that one more time, but this time I won't pause, I'll just play it. Cool, so let's try that together super duper slowly now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's how you play Say Something by Justin Timberlake featuring Chris Stapleton. The chords were pretty simple, and if you're just getting started, this is a great song. Aside from that strumming pattern, this is a great song to learn. You can just do the downstrokes only, and you can at least play along with the song and kind of get the feel for it. And it's a really good chance to work on those chord shapes, which you're going to find in a ton of other songs. The one on the top of my head, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. And if you have any trouble with these basic chords, please check out my free ebook and my complete beginner's course, because they might be able to help you get past all this stuff a lot quicker than you might think. Either way, have a fun time practicing, and I'll see you soon.